and welcome to the Hired Gun Podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. How y'all doing, y'all? So, let's get into the meat and potatoes, y'all. The best match on the fucking card last night. Alright, and I don't care who thinks that Gunther is boring or shouldn't be in the conversation of the main event or the bad guy, right? Right? But the best match on that card last night was Dragon Lee versus Gunther, right? And Dragon Lee came to play last night. Dragon Lee showed everybody why he's one of the best luchadors out there. And I'm gonna talk about luchadors, like period today, period. Because who else had a real good match last night? Dom and Penta. They did, and I'm gonna go back to this Dragon League. I'm gonna talk about Dom and Penta in a minute, but I'm gonna go back to this Dragon League and Gunther match. Listen, Gunther has bangers with anybody. I mean, anyway, and I'm quite sure people thought that Gunther was going to just run through Dragon Lee like he was nothing, and it didn't happen. Like it didn't happen. Like we seen a very good match here, and like Dragon Lee was trying to hit that boy hard last night, and that's what I mean about Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee is necessarily not a high flyer. He can do the high flyer stuff, but he's more of a ground and pound wrestler, luchador, and he's good. And like truth be told, besides this run here, he hasn't been used right on the main roster for a minute. When he was in NXT, they knew what he had. They had an NXT, right? I think he got caught up too soon because I mean, like in the worst thing that could have ever happened, he got lunched in with LWO. All right, but I enjoyed that match so much. I enjoyed that match. I knew if they got time. I wish this was on the elimination chamber card. I really do. So then I didn't have to worry about commercials now. If I use my VPN, I probably didn't have to worry about commercials anyway, right? But yeah, well. So the CEO of WWE, well, not WWE, uh, TKO, you know, he said today or yesterday that the viewership hurts because of the price range of the ESPN app thing. It's $30, $40. Who's paying that? Like, like, like we gotta understand something here. I mean, they gotta understand something. We went from paying $10, to like $9. Like first we had like we went from $10 like on the WWE app to watch everything. I had the library and everything there for $10, right? And then they shift to Peacock, and we still paid like $8 to $9, right? Alright, and now we gotta go back to $40. Nobody's paying that shit. Like no one's paying that. No one's paying and now he's saying that what's it called what's it called that hopefully when YouTube TV and the other the other networks get it, we can just sign in for free till we got those networks, right? God bless. Yeah. Like I haven't paid a fucking penny. I haven't paid a fucking penny, and I've watched every fucking pay per view. Just saying, just saying. God bless. So back to the back to you know wrestling. So I I wish now hold on. Rod don't know it all. He don't. He don't. And what I'm about to say, I didn't know. Right? Michael Cole said it last night that Gunther has not lost a one-on-one non-title match. Period. Since he's been on the main roster. Now, Gunther's been on the main roster since 2022. All right, and we can name the matches he's lost since he's been on the main roster. Remember, I said non-title matches. Non-title matches. He's lost. He's lost to Cody. He's lost to Sammy. He's lost to Jey Uso. Um, and he lost to CM Punk. Wait a minute. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Gunther hasn't lost a TV match since he's been called up. Not a pay-per-view match. A TV match. Because at a pay-per-view, he lost. He lost to Punk. Oh, no, I'm right. Because that was a title match. That's when Punk won the belt the first time, and then he got cashed in on. Alright? So I'm right. CM Punk, Gunther has not lost a TV match, a TV or pay-per-view one-on-one non-title match since he's been called up to the main roster. Now when we go to NXT and NXT UK, it's a different story. He lost to Braun, and he lost to Braun. Okay. Alright, that's just why they don't count. They pick and choose when they want to count NXT stuff. Pick and choose. But since he's been on the main roster, he hasn't lost a non-title one-on-one match. He hasn't. Just, he can't count 2 weeks ago when he wrestled Dom and John Evans, because he didn't get pinned. That's first of all. He lost, but he didn't get pinned. Alright? And it wasn't one-on-one. So, let's talk about Dragon Lee right quick. Dragon Lee, like I said, I've been a fan of Dragon Lee since he was in ROH. Right? And I seen how talented he was then. And I was happy. I still am happy. Like, I was happy when he signed with WWE because I wanted to see him with WWE. Right? Because again, like I say this about Ricochet all the time. When a high flyer or a guy that has skills like Dragon Lee or Ricochet and stuff, like you go to AEW and everybody, even though I would still be a fan of Dragon Lee if you went to AEW, I'm like, yeah, you go there because like when you go to AEW, everybody does what he does. Somewhat. So like everybody does what Ricochet does, and some does it, and some do it better, But for Dragon Lee, there's only a couple people at WWE that does what Dragon Lee does, right? I know when I say this, some people are gonna disagree with me. I like Dragon Lee better than Ray Phoenix. Alright? Now, Dragon Lee and Penta on the same level with me. They on the same level with me. Like, I'm not finna get mad at somebody. I'm not gonna get mad at all. If you like Ray Phoenix, you like Ray Phoenix, right? But I'm definitely not gonna get mad or disagree about Penta. Now, let me shift to Penta right quick. So I had a feeling he was gonna win last night. I had a feeling he was gonna win because, like, the Dom and Finn don't need the IC title, and I would have been happy with Finn winning the IC title from Dom, but the match don't need it. Like the match don't need it. Like it really don't. You know. And then Finn was just coming off a loss for the world title, so giving him uh the IC title would have been great. You know, even though I wouldn't mind seeing him with the IC title, like I wouldn't. But Penta winning is like saying thank you. Alright? Because of the fact that, like, I talked about this yesterday with Penta. Penta has the it factor for WWE because he has the charisma that they're looking for. He is popular with the fans. So no one says who's Penta, right? Like he caught fire the first time he was there, right? And he automatically connected with the fans, and his brother didn't. I mean, you're not like Penta, so let me not say he didn't, because it's just not like Penta. Same thing with Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee had to work harder than Penta did, to get the crowd reaction and everything, and to be over with them. Alright, like Penta and Dragon Up, they don't have to. They don't have to. They don't have to work that hard to get the fans behind them, right? Like, I like Dragon Lee is like Carmelo Hayes. He has to but Melo's more over than Dragon Lee because Melo understands understand what he has to do to get over. He had to work at it though. And Dragon Lee has to work at it too. But Penta sells merch. He uh like everything he does everything right for the WWE. Now, and another reason I knew he was no win. Penta has won for the IC title 8 times. 8 times. Hasn't won it. So I knew last night he was gonna win. He was gonna win. And I'm happy for him. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but I'm glad it happened. And the name plates, the side plates for Penta are nice. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me. But it was a good match. Like, I enjoyed the Penta and Dom match. I enjoyed the Dragon Lee and Drummond match more. I did. It was the best match on the card to me. To me. And people might say, or you're gonna say, "Oh, you're biased because you like Gunther and you just raved and ran about Dragon Lee." So what? So what? Like, I like what I like though, dog. Plain and simple. When it comes to wrestling, like, give me a great match in the ring. I don't need no rock bottom. I don't need no people's elbow. I don't need none of that shit. Give me ground and pound, some kicks, some actually wrestling moves, and I'm happy. And and physical wrestling moves, like hit hard wrestling moves, clotheslines, power bombs, you know, like stuff like that. Like give me that. Give me some slaps. Give me some, like, yeah, yeah. That's what I like in wrestling. I don't need the high flying stuff per se. I don't even need the super kicks per se. I don't. I don't. Give me some wrestling moves, and I'm happy. All right. So let me get into uh, the CM Punk and Roman Reigns situation. So you know, some people had a problem with CM Punk mentioning that he was on very um he was gonna bury Roman Reigns with his father. Right? I feel like I feel like whoever had a problem with that, it's just like they're not watching wrestling, or they just a Roman Reigns fan, because it was cool what Roman Reigns was doing, right? And then people want to say, oh, but, but, that's part of Cody Rhodes' story. But no, no, yes, finish in the story because his dad couldn't do it. All right, it's one thing. All right, all right, and his dad's not here to see it. Right, right, but it's different when they bring it up over and over. And over again. It was just Karma getting back at Roman. The only difference is Cody didn't do it. CM Punk did it. And okay, when people say that that it's cheap heat, yes, yes, I can admit it's cheap heat, right? To go that route. It's easy. I can admit it's easy to go that route with no problem, like with no problem whatsoever. Right? It's easy to go that route because of the fact that you're gonna get a reaction. Yes, that's just like when somebody pulls a mask off a luchador, right? It's been done. It's cheap heat. There's ways to get cheap heat in wrestling, right? It doesn't have to be necessarily. It has to be uh, the regular ways to get cheap heat. Like cheap heat is whatever hometown you're in, and you name your rival um, to that hometown place, right? Right? Or you mentioned something like if they couldn't win championships or they choke, cheap heat because you're gonna get a reaction out of the fans, right? Just like a cheap pop is when you mention where you at. Same thing, same thing, right? But there's other ways to get cheap heat, right? You take the luchador mask off, you're gonna get booed. You you uh you you go for the what else yeah, you miss someone's dead father. Now what's gonna happen the next time is Roman's gonna bring up Larry, CM Punk's dead dog. It's gonna happen because now everything's fair now. Like now everything's fair, right? Like you were like CM Punk brought up. Now, is it the same? No, no, no. Because I know you got some people out there who feel like uh, a dead dog or a dead pet is the same thing that as a dead parent, right? Or a human, right? And it's not true. It's not true. not. But everything is on the table now, right? Fair is fair, right? Right? Like Roman can bring up Larry now, right? And I'm sure it would get to CM Punk just as much as it got to Roman last night. Now, some would say Roman should have knocked him out or fight him. Hell, I would do that. I would. If CM Punk brought up my dead father, God bless he did, right? I would punch him straight in the fucking face with no questions asked. But this is wrestling we're talking about here, all right? If they fight now, or if there's any kind of physicality now, right, right, then what are we gonna do the next 7 weeks? So, so for instance, next week Roman's not there. Okay, now is that horrible? Yeah, but you know what? After that, we got Roman the next 6 weeks after that, right, until Mania. So he's gonna be there the next 6 weeks after that, or 5 weeks, or whatever it is, or whatever date there after next week when he's not there. After that, we get him 4 to 5 more times back to back, because now it's time to promote this match. Right now, he's not gonna wrestle. Now, speaking of that, let me end the show with this here. Gunther is gonna fight Ray. Gunther is gonna fight Ray. Will it be for his career? I don't know. All right, I don't know. But he's gonna fight Ray because it has to go that route now. It has to. Like the closest thing to Ray Phoenix is Ray. It's Ray Mysterio. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be for the mass or if it's gonna be for Ray's career. Now, I always thought Dom was gonna retire his dad, but I don't think that's well. Even if they put Ray's career on the line, I don't think Ray's gonna lose, right? Because when Michael Cole mentioned that Gunther hasn't lost a single non-title one-on-one match, period, there's a reason he brought that up because that matters, right? And they want to put that out there because it matters, right? Because then that person who fights Gunther one-on-one in the ring at Mania, it's gonna be him. So it's gonna be Ray. Ray's gonna beat him because that's the end game for right now for Gunther. Right? And as y'all said it today, I want Gunther to win the world title again. I do. So, and I want Gunther to win Money in the Bank. I do. Because if he wasn't Money in the Bank, he's gonna cash in on Roman. So we don't have to worry about Roman being champ for that long. It's either Roman not Roman, Von Breaker or Gunther. Alright? I'll be back on tomorrow, y'all. I will. We'll talk about some more about Raw and NXT. But I just wanted to get this show out. I thought I'd get this show out. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure y'all watch E-Feds. Make sure y'all watch New Breed. This is the High Gun. God bless. Love you. I'm out.